Panhandle. We're at Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee. And it is perfect football weather here for today's matchup between the Florida Gators and the Seminoles of Florida State.
You're right.
Forget about it.
Thanks, guys. Let's head down to the field. The two teams are lined up for the coin toss. Florida State lines up to kick this one off, and we're just about set to get underway. He boots it deep downfield. Number 11 fields it in the end zone. They'll set up shop at the 20-yard line. Florida in a 5-wide set. They'll throw on first down. Steps up in the pocket. And they couldn't hook up on that one. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 20. The Gators line up with 3 wide. Fullback is right ahead, and he's taken down. He plows ahead for a 2-yard gain. It's 3rd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 22. Number 10 is back in the gun. He drops back, steps up, going deep. And it falls incomplete. He needed a little more touch on his throw.
He's got to take a deep breath, relax, and just play a little pitch and catch out there. Don't be anxious, kid.
The Gators are lining up to punt it away. Number 92 gets it off. Number 3 takes it to 36. Now the offense will come out and see if they can't get an early lead on their first drive. They'll take over at the 45. They line up in a double tight set. Missed tackle. He breaks free. And down he goes. That was a pretty good run.
Incredible effort there running the football by this guy.
Here's another look at that fantastic run. First and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. Florida State comes to the line with 3 wide. He gets another carry. And he's taken down at the 37. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 37. Florida State sets up in the I. Drops back to pass. Looks. He's looking down the middle. And it's caught. And down he goes. That was a good completion there.
Yeah, I really liked the good, clean routes they ran on that play.
Third down and a yard. Ball on the 30-yard line. They line up in an I. 3rd and short, and they hand it off. And he's taken down. And that'll be good enough to move the sticks.
Yep, Brad. 1st and 10. Do it again. Pound the ball ahead.
First and 10. This is the 5th play of this drive. Number 16 comes to the line with 3 wide. Looking. Throws it to the outside. And he threw that one up for grabs.
This is one of the things that drives a coach crazy. You don't want to do anything stupid. Make mental mistakes that may cost you the ball game.
So it's 2nd and 10. And this is the 6th play of the drive. The Seminole set up in the gun. Fullback on the inside give. And down he goes. 2-yard carry by the fullback. Third and 8. This is the 7th play of this drive. Going with the shotgun here. Back to pass. He's looking. Pressure coming. Picked off by the linebacker. And now he's got room to run. And he's taken down at the 43-yard line. The linebacker comes down with the INT.
Let me say one thing. That was a tough catch. Even for a receiver, that would have been a tough catch to make.
They'll start this drive at the 43. 3 wideouts here. They'll throw on 1st down. Here they come, and down he goes.
There was just not enough people to block. And when there ain't enough, you're going to get nailed.
2nd and long coming up here. Ball on the 34-yard line. Going with the shotgun here. He drops back. He's got to throw it in a hurry. Incomplete pass. That ball was off the mark, guys.
Whoa. Let's get back to basics.
Hey, Coach, this guy looks like he's got his adrenaline flowing out there. He's a little bit too excited.
Come on, Kirk. We almost caught that.
3rd and long. Ball on their own 34. The Gators have 5 receivers on this play. Drops back to pass. He takes off, and down he goes. And they'll be well short of the 1st down.
The defense is expecting a pass there, so they try to sneak a quick run on him. Ha! Didn't fool him.
And the punt team will come out. It's 4th down. Number 92 gets it off. Number 3 takes it to the 20. The coverage was there. That prevented a big return. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line. The Noles come out in the ace formation. And he's taken down. He gains a couple of yards on the carry. Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 29. The Seminole line up in an I formation. They go with the option. And now he pitches it. He juked him out of his shoes. Offense falls on it, and down he goes. Looks like the offense recovered the loose ball.
There's a lot of risk-reward when you run the option. Sometimes you hit big, and sometimes you fall flat on your face.
You know, Coach, that was one of those times where they fell flat on their face. Luckily, they'll get another shot at it because they've maintained possession.
Florida put 6 DBs on the field to counter this 5-receiver look. And it's incomplete. He just let his wide out a little too much that time. So they're set to punt this one away. Number 31 gets it off. Number 1 fields it at the 26.
What I like about this is the guys stayed in their lanes and didn't allow the big play.
They'll get the ball here at the 28. Linebackers move over. Back to pass. He steps up across the middle. It falls incomplete. Coach, he made a nice defensive play there.
He sure did. He just stuck his hand out and hit the football.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 28-yard line. Number 33 is the single setback. They'll give it off here. And he's taken down at the 30. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. Third and 8. Ball on the 30. They line up in the shotgun. Uh-oh, high snap. He throws it. And he dropped it. That one should have been caught.
Oh, man, that really irritates a quarterback. He did his job to get the ball there, and the receiver blew it by dropping it.
It's 4th down now, and we'll see the punt team. Number 3 takes it to 28. He made some nice moves on that return.
Yeah, but too many, Brad. Boy, he'd love to have another chance at that one. The field is wide open for a score.
They'll set up shop at the 41. The Seminole line up with 3 wide. And down he goes. The running back gives them 6 yards on the ground. It's 2nd down and 4 to go. Ball on the 47. Number 6 lines up in the deep back. I formation. They'll give it off here. And he's taken down. He picks up the first on that run.
This is what is called the old counter play. You see the lineman pull one way. The play is designed to go the other way. And here the tailback picks up nice yardage and another 1st down.
First and 10. Ball on the 46. Florida State comes out with an I formation. Looks. Got it. And he's all the way down to the 13. The receiver found the hole in the zone and turned it into a 1st down.
No matter what type of defensive coverage you have, there's always going to be holes. The best thing you can do is make those holes small so the quarterback can't get the ball in there.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 13-yard line. The Noles come out in the ace formation. They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And down he goes. That's a 3-yard pickup. Florida State sets up in the I. He's hit and got away, and he's taken down at the 5-yard line. Solid 5-yard pickup there on the halfback option. Florida State lines up in a double tight set, and down he goes at the 2. That'll be enough to move the chain.
You know, you can just look at the offensive line and see the surge, and that running back did a good job of reading the blocks to pick up the 1st down.
Oh, yeah, Kirk, the big uglies are getting it down up front, aren't they?
Let's see if they can punch this one in. Here's the give. Touchdown, FSU! So it's the big hoss on the score.
I think the fullbacks deserve to get some of the spotlight. They're always out there working hard for everybody else. They're like a glorified offensive lineman. They never get any recognition.
And he tacks on the extra point. So under 3 minutes to go in the 2nd quarter, and the score, Florida State 7, Florida nothing. Florida State lines up for the kickoff. Number 11 and number 1 back ready to return. And he got all of this one. Great kick. Number 1 fields it in the end zone. Not a whole lot of success their last time out.
Not at all. This offense has to do a better job of staying on the field and giving their defense a chance to catch their breath.
They'll go to work at the 17. The Gators set up in the gun. They'll throw on 1st down. Steps up in the pocket. Incomplete. A little too much juice on that one.
This quarterback sometimes gets a little bit too excited back there and tries to put too much on it. He's got to relax and just make a good throw.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 17-yard line. Number 10 lines up in the shotgun. He drops back. Steps up. He's going left. Finds a man. And he's taken down. And they get the first down on that completion, Coach.
That was a very nice first down conversion. The key to that play was the fact that the quarterback had plenty of time to look downfield.
1st and 10. Ball on their own 27. The Gators come out in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Throws this one out to the left. And down he goes. The defense looked a little lost on that one, Kirk.
Yeah, they did, Brad. Nice recognition here by the quarterback to see that confusion and then take advantage of it.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 44. They line up in the shotgun. They'll throw on 1st down. Complete. And he's taken down. Kirk, that was a nice grab there.
You know, it may be simple, but whenever you can gain solid yardage, you're doing something right.
The Gators called for a timeout, and that was their first timeout. It's 2nd down and 6 to go, and this is the 5th play of the current drive. The Gators have 5 receivers on this play. Back to pass. He steps up. He's going left. Caught. And he's tackled. This quarterback doesn't seem to be having any trouble with his own, does he?
He recognized the receiver was behind the coverage, and he found him with a perfect strike. That's nice passing. 1st down.
First and 10. Ball on the 25. They come out in a nickel. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. Got it. The 5. Touchdown, Florida. They made a great connection there for the touchdown, didn't they, fellas?
Boy, the quarterback threw a strike to the wide receiver. He caught it and took it all the way.
Boy, what a dangerous combination. You can't say enough about how good that throw was. The quarterback put that one right on the money.
And he hits the PAT. So with less than 2 to go in the 2nd quarter, our score is Florida 7, Florida State 7. Number 14 is lined up to kick this one off. Number 3 and number 1 back deep to return. Number 1 takes it from the 6. Juke move. They did a great job on their last drive, moving the ball down the field for a touchdown. Let's see if they can duplicate that on this drive. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. Ace backfield. On the ground with the tailback. And down he goes at the 29-yard line. And the clock continues to run.
Now let's see if they try to hurry up here.
It's 2nd down and 6 to go. Ball on the 29-yard line. Florida State sets up in the I. They'll run the option. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. The Gators are going to take a timeout, and now they've only got 1 remaining. Third and 7 coming up here. Ball on their own 28. The Noles come out in the shotgun. Drops back to pass. Across the middle. That'll bring up 4th down.
4th down, and let me say one thing. This defense was up to the task that time in shutting down the pass play.
Yeah, they shut it down, and they got the 3 and out they were looking for.
Just a minute to go in the first half of play. Well, looks like the coach is going to take a chance here and go for it on 4th down. And it falls incomplete. Well, they went for it there and failed.
Not a smart play called in by the coaches. This is clearly a situation where you punt the football.
They'll take over at the 28-yard line. Number 10 has 4 receivers lined up here. Back to pass. Steps up in the pocket. He's looking for his man. And they couldn't hook up on that one. Not a good decision here by the quarterback throwing into coverage. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 28. Florida in a 4-wide set. He drops back. Throws it to the outside. Finds his receiver. How about that pass, Kirk?
You know, guys, one of the things often overlooked in college football is the relationship between a quarterback and his receiver. Here, you can see that these two are definitely on the same page.
And he's taken down. The wideout made a good-looking grab there.
You're right, and the quarterback threw it as soon as he saw he had that extra step.
Drops back to pass. Fires to the end zone. Oh, he had the pick and he dropped it.
I like that call by the defense, and we'll tell you why. When you run a zone down there, you pretty much take away any kind of pick plays that the offense can run against man defense.
It's also easier for a defense because the zones that each man has to cover are a lot smaller.
They hand it off. Touchdown, Gators. Nothing complicated about that one, Coach. The halfback took it in for 6.
You're right. It doesn't have to be quantum physics to get in the end zone. Just good execution.
And he tacks on the extra point. Down to just a few seconds left here before the half. And our score, Florida 14, Florida State 7. Florida to kick this one off. He kicks it. Number 1 fields it at the 9. Oh, what a move. Their last drive ended when they decided to try for it on 4th down and were turned away by the defense. They'll start this drive at the 24-yard line. The Noles set up in the gun. Back to pass. Looking. Fires a bullet over the middle. It falls incomplete. That one way too far out in front.
You know what, guys? That's what I refer to as a radio ball. You can hear it, you just can't see it. And if the receiver can't see it, then he's not going to catch it.
Florida comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. He's in trouble. And got him! And he's all the way down to the 34. The Seminoles call for a timeout, and they'll have 2 remaining. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line. The Noles line up with 5 receivers. He's looking. Across the middle. Another catch. He's all the way down to the 9-yard line. Florida State takes a timeout. That was their 2nd timeout. Number 16 is back in the gun. He drops back, looks, throws this one out to the right. It's dropped. That one's just too hot to handle.
Yeah, the quarterback might want to think about taking a little bit off his passes in those situations.
Florida State sets up with 4 receivers, looking, and it's caught, and down he goes. Folks, let's pause now as we... And the teams are lined up to start the 2nd half. Here's the kick. Number 1 fields it at the 11. Tries to juke. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll get the ball here at the 30. Florida State comes to the line, only 1 man in the backfield. And he's taken down. 4-yard gain by the back. Second and 6. Ball on the 34. Florida State lines up in a double tight set. They go with a toss. And down he goes. 3-yard pickup on the toss. Third down and 3 coming up. Ball on the 37. Number 6 is the deep back as they line up in the I. They go with the option. Laterals back. A little juke. He's on the run. And he's taken down. And they threw a flag on that play. Let's see what the call is.
Got an inadvertent face mask on the defense. 5-yard penalty, first down.
And they're just helping him out on this drive.
Which is the last thing you want to do. They need to maintain a level of focus on the field and stop getting these silly penalties.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 36. The Seminoles go with the I formation. They'll give it off here. Break one, and down he goes at the 31-yard line. He rumbles ahead and picks up about 5. Second down and 5. Ball on the 31-yard line. Florida State sets up in the I. Little shake and bake move, and he's taken down at the 23. And he busts a big one on this defense.
With his halfback is running the ball, I'd put a few more guys in the box there defensively to try to stop him.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 23. I formation here. Here's the option. They'll drop him for a loss. He didn't get much on that play at all.
Brad, the defense had that play read and sealed it off from the get-go.
2nd and 11 coming up. And this is the 7th play of the current drive. The Gators bring in the nickel package. Gets the ball. No, they faked it. He's looking. Rolls right. He's going right. He caught it for the touchdown. They hooked up for the big play.
The coaches do a good job of getting this receiver the ball. They designed plays specifically for it, like the one we just saw.
And the end results are huge chunks of yardage and touchdowns.
And he hits the PAT. So under 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. And the score, Florida State 14, Florida 14. Number 47 looks ready to kick this one off. Number 11 and number 1 set to return. And he got all of this one. Great kick. Number 11 fields it in the end zone. He's hit and got away. And now we'll see the offense come out of the field for their next possession. They'll set up shop at the 18-yard line. They're lining up in the 5-2. Up the middle. And they got him for a loss. Defensive lineman was in the backfield on that one. So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on the 18. Number 10 comes to the line with 3 wide. Back to pass. Incomplete. What happened there, Kirk?
Well, as a quarterback, you usually want to put the ball in front of the receiver so he can catch it in stride. Here he just put it a little bit too far in front.
3rd and 10. Ball on their own 18. They come out in a 5-wide set. Drops back to pass. Steps up. He lets it go. And he's got it. Going the other way now. Makes a move. Broke away from 1. What an interception by the cornerback.
This guy needs to be playing both sides of the ball. He can catch the ball better than some of these receivers.
Let's look at that interception again.
Hey, this is a sensational defensive play. Watch this kid just lurking back there in the secondary, and then he leaps for the ball. Nice pick.
They're on the right side of the 50 as they start this drive. Florida State comes out with an I formation. And down he goes at the 34-yard line. A yard, maybe 2 on the carry. It's 2nd down and 8 to go. Ball on the 34-yard line. Florida lines up in a dime defense here. He drops back, looks. Nice timing by the safety to get in there and knock it away.
That's what his job is, and he did it perfectly on that play.
3rd and 8. Ball on the 34. The Knowles set up in the gun. Back to pass. Looking. Fires. Found his man. They hooked up for the long touchdown there, guys.
What a great call. The quarterback knew he had the matchup that he wanted, and he took advantage of it.
And how about that receiver? He made a great catch.
And he tacks on the extra point. So with less than 2 to go in the 3rd quarter, our score, Florida State 21, Florida 14. Florida State lines up for the kickoff. Nice kick, plenty of distance. Number 11 fields it in the end zone. He tries to spin. Sends that one. I'm sure the coach has talked to his team about not turning the ball over again in this possession. They'll take over at the 23-yard line. From the gun. They'll throw on 1st down. He's looking. Complete. And he's taken down. The defense is all over that pass.
Like glue. I'm telling you, this defense is tough.
It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 26-yard line. 5 wide. Drops back to pass. He steps up under pressure. They'll make the sack. They came after him hard there.
Yeah, they sure did. And Lee, I think the quarterback felt that pressure coming from every direction.
Kirk, as I've always said, the best way to keep the pressure down and to help the quarterback is to run screens and draws.
3rd and long. Ball on the 16-yard line. The Gators line up with 3 wide. He drops back. Wants to throw outside. Knocked out of bounds. He stayed in bounds on that catch.
Heck of a catch by the receiver. The quarterback threw the ball off target, but luckily he's got receivers like this guy.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 39-yard line. Number 10 lines up with 5 wide out. They'll throw on 1st down. Steps up in the pocket. Good pickup by the receiver.
Yeah, this kid loves to play. He wants the ball every time they throw it up.
1st and 10. And this is the 5th play of the current drive. They line up in the shotgun. They'll throw again. Defense hasn't stopped him yet. And he's going to be sacked. He couldn't avoid the sack there, Coach.
Yeah, that protection has got to get better because you don't want your quarterback to get smacked like that.
It's 2nd down and a long ways to go. Ball on the 45. Florida lines up with 3 receivers. Defense looking for his first incompletion this drive. Finds his receiver, and down he goes. The wide receiver picks up good yardage that time. And that'll bring this quarter to an end. Folks, we've played 3, and our score is Florida State 21, Florida 14. 1st and 10. Ball on the 25-yard line. Number 10 lines up in the shotgun. Nothing doing. Tackled for a loss on the play.
It's an excellent job of the defense here to read the draw play.
Yeah, the quarterback thought he could spread them out and find a hole for himself to run through. They were having none of that, my friend.
2nd and long coming up here. This is the 8th play of this drive. Number 10 comes to the line with 3 wide. Back to pass. Throws it out there, and it's caught. And he's taken down at the 29. That last catch puts him over the century mark in yards.
I'd say that's a pretty good day's work, wouldn't you guys?
Absolutely, Coach.
The offense faces another 3rd down as they line it up. Number 10 lines up with 5 wide out. Defense looking for his first incompletion this drive. And down he goes. That makes 4 sacks today.
This defensive front is tough, and they're really, I mean really fast, too.
Well, this speed is difficult to defend because you have to try to keep them off balance so they can't use their quickness.
Fourth and a long shot. They'll throw again. Defense hasn't stopped them yet. Picks it off. The defense now has 2 interceptions in the ball game.
And that's 2 more than the quarterback wanted to throw. Now he's got to go back out there and play smarter football when the offense takes the field again.
You're right, Coach. The quarterback has to be able to put that out of his mind and act like it never happened.
Which one? First or second interception?
I say both.
They'll go to work at the 20. Florida State goes with the ace set here. They'll give it off here. And down he goes. The back gets 3 on the carry. It's 2nd down and 7 to go. Ball on the 23-yard line. Florida State comes out with 2 tight ends. They keep it on the ground with a tailback. And he's taken down at the 27. A pickup of 4 on the play. We've got 3rd and 3 here. Ball on their own 27. Number 6 lines up in a deep back, I formation. Here's the option left, and they got him for a loss. Not much going on that drive.
Nothing at all. But you got to give the defense credit. They really stepped it up.
It's 4th down now, and we'll see the punt team. He punts it. Number 1 fields at the 31. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll start this drive at the 41. The Gators set up in the gun. Drops back to pass. Lets it go. Off his hands, incomplete. How about that? He's got to come up with that catch here.
Yeah, you're right, Coach. This is a catch that has to be made. There's really no excuse for dropping that ball.
So it's 2nd and 10. Ball on their own 41. Number 10 comes to the line with 3 wide. He drops back. Here comes the pressure. The corner made a good play on the ball.
He sure did. This kid is very athletic. If he doesn't get a pick, he does his best to knock the ball down.
3rd and 10. Ball on the 41. Number 10 lines up with 5 wide out. Back to pass. Pressure coming. He's going to go for the home run. And that one's fallen incomplete. We knew this drive was in trouble if they couldn't get the pass game going, and it's safe to say that's the case as he had 0 completions. No surprise here as they prepare to punt it away. Number 92 gets it off. Number 3 fields it at the 18. Picked up some good solid yardage on that return.
Yo, that's not good for the old net punting average either.
They'll set up shop at the 27-yard line. Number 6, the lone back. They'll give it off here. And down he goes. And that run will give him 100 for the game.
The old head coach has to be happy with the running game today.
Florida calls a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. It's 2nd down and 4 to go. Ball on the 33. They line up in an I. And he might be throwing. And he's taken down. Florida takes a timeout, and now they've only got 1 remaining. First and 10. Ball on their own 40. Number 6 lines up in the deep back. I formation. Again with the run. And down he goes at the 42-yard line. They'll get 2 on that one. Second and 8 coming up here. Ball on the 42. Florida State lines up with 3 receivers. Drops back to pass. Looks. Steps up. It falls incomplete. The clock will stop with that incompletion.
Boy, I don't understand that strategy at all. With the lead late in the game, you just need to run the football. That's not a smart decision.
Florida lines up with 5 defensive backs. He drops back, looking, over the middle. Incomplete pass. Wow, that pass had some velocity, Kirk.
Well, I think here the quarterback panicked a little bit and rifled it as hard as he could.
So they're set to punt this one away. Punts the ball away. And this one's going to go out of bounds at the 33-yard line. This defense did a good job on the last series. They forced the offense to go 3 plays and out.
And now they're looking to build off of that and shut them down again right here.
They'll take over at the 33. The Gators come out in the shotgun. Back to pass. He'll dump this one off. And he's taken down. Nice little pattern there.
Yeah, he had great position there, and that ball was thrown in the right spot.
Drops back to pass. Spikes the ball. It's 3rd down and 3 to go. Ball on their own 40. The Gators line up in a goal line formation. 3rd and short, and they'll throw for it. And they get the sack. That gives this defensive unit 5 sacks for the ball game.
The defense came into this game with a game plan to put the pressure on the quarterback. It's safe to say they're happy with their performance.
Number 10 is back in the gun. He drops back. Guns it across the middle. And the D answered the call there.
And this is huge for them. It's setting up the stage for their offense to take the field and make some big-time plays.
They'll get the ball here at the 37-yard line. Number 6, alone in the backfield. They'll give it off here. And down he goes at the 28. The Gators are going to take a timeout, and that was their last timeout. Second and 1. Ball on the 28-yard line. They come out with a big set. Inside give. And he's taken down 4, maybe 5 yards on the run. It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 23. Florida State comes out with an I formation. Here's the option left. They'll wrestle him down in the backfield. Florida State calls a timeout, and they've got 2 remaining. Second and 11 coming up. Ball on the 24-yard line. Florida comes out defensively with 6 defensive backs. He's looking. Wants the middle. And instead of taking a knee, they go to the air.
Crucial mistake here, and you're right. They should have taken a knee because of that incomplete pass now stops the clock.
Third and 11. This is the 5th play of this drive. Number 47 comes in to kick the field goal, and he's going to have to get a leg into this one. The kick is up. And it's right down the middle. And he's got to be happy about that kick.
Oh, no question. This kid is a solid kicker.
And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. And he got all of this one. Great kick. Number 11 fields it in the end zone. Another hard-fought game between these two rivals. Was this what you expected to see?
They've talked about the rivalry all week long, and for good reason.